Sarah Hart. I am the Communications and Engagement Director for ASAP, the Appalachian Sustainable Agriculture Project, and we're here at the Business of Farming Conference. And this is such a cool event because it is a really great opportunity to bring farmers together, to talk to each other and network with their peers. We offer workshops. Many of them are taught by leader farmers as well as agricultural service providers, experts in their field. And it's such a great opportunity for farmers to really focus on the business side of their farm as opposed to the production side or the land side, the soil side. It's a chance to think about marketing, to dig into record keeping and financials, business planning for aspiring farmers that might not have a farm business yet. Such a great place to learn some of the steps they need to take to do those things. We have a lot of networking opportunities. We have exhibitors. We have a grower-buyer meeting at lunch, which brings in chefs and grocery and retail so that farmers can connect with them and see if there's an opportunity to sell there. So it's such an incredible opportunity for farmers every year to come together before the season gets really going in February to talk to each other and to really think about the foundations of that business side of their farm.
Who we are? Okay, we are a social and economic initiative led by Hispanic community members in Henderson County. We have decided to start operation right during the pandemic. It was not the best time, but it was the most meaningful time for everybody, I think. We grow vegetables, fruits, herbs, flowers, using organic practices. We said, we have 8 acres, you can farm in one of them. And I really advocate for that kind of partnership because honestly, there are enough land for farmers, but we don't have so much people who want to open the space for other small farmers. And sometimes when we're talking about investment, we're thinking about money. But I remember we were 3 Hispanic community members. No, at that moment, we were 8. You're going to see how things have become difficult as well. Nobody had money on 2020. Some of us, we have been losing our jobs. But do you know something that we don't talk in so much? It's capacities and time. That is the best investment sometimes we can do together. And also remember that as owners, it doesn't mean we're gonna pay somebody else to come farming. No, we do by ourselves what we try to build.
Hello, my name is Jamie Rye, and I am the Community Engagement Officer with Carolina Farm Stewardship Association, and we are a 45-year-old nonprofit serving farmers across North and South Carolina. At Carolina Farms, we serve families of all different kinds across the state with technical support services, whether that's help with market access, soil quality and testing, what kinds of products are good for the market, even establishing your farm and what you need to do for next steps. We help you access funding from the government to support your agricultural projects, and we specifically care a lot about serving farmers who typically haven't had access to these resources. So if you're a Latino farmer, we're really eager to work with you and help you get your farming business going and support you with whatever processes you might need to build out your farm business. So if you have any interest or just want to reach out for a chat, you can contact me at Jamie, Jamie, at carolinafarmstewards.org. Feel free to reach out via email, or you can contact us through me on my cell phone, 330-988-2227.
Mi nombre es Gabriel Muños y soy un desarrollador de cooperativas. Una cooperativa es un modelo de negocios donde los trabajadores son los miembros, entonces es un miembro, un voto, entonces todos son los dueños y tienen más control de qué es lo que hace el negocio. Carolina Common Enterprise es una non-profit, una ONG, entonces nuestros servicios son gratis y ayudamos a la gente a empezar con su plan de negocio. También tenemos abogados que pueden ayudar. Entonces las cooperativas puede ser cualquier tipo de negocios, como por ejemplo ayudamos un negocio de childcare de Latinas Chapel Hill, North Carolina. También tenemos un negocio de una cooperativa llamada Rooted Traditions en Dawn, donde ellas cultivan plantas y las transforman en jabones y otros productos de belleza. También ayudamos a personas que están ya por retirarse y quieren vender su negocio. Ayudamos a los trabajadores de ese negocio a formar una cooperativa y comprar ese negocio de la persona que se esté retirando. Entonces, ayudamos a que mantengan y tengan más control de más control económico. La cooperativa normalmente no hay un tiempo fijo, depende de la disponibilidad de cada persona en el tiempo que tengan libre para empezar. Entendemos que hay personas que tienen otros trabajos y empezar una cooperativa u otro negocio va a tomarles más tiempo, pero nosotros ayudamos en el tiempo que sea necesario. Nos pueden contactar en nuestro número de teléfono es 919-246-9926. También pueden ir a nuestro website que es www.commonenterprise.coop o pueden mandar un correo a gabriel@commonenterprise.coop.
The cooperative model is an international movement. That means we are not creating nothing new. It's just a movement that maybe on the south is not well known, but on the north it's something that really moved the economy of many communities. We feel proud because at least on Western North Carolina, we are the only Hispanic worker-owned farm. It's a long name. And we hope to inspire other people to take this model, not because it's the best one, but it's a model who can support us, mainly when you are immigrant, when you don't have necessary a legal status. It's a model that can support you. The Hispanic community members, we have lost that connection with farming. Not because we have the side, but because the situation. I came from, I was born in a rural area in El Salvador. My father was a peasant. He was working on the land. But we have a civil war, and all my family have to move to the capital. And it's like, okay, we don't have land. Where you plan to farm? It was impossible. And Maria, Carlos, we came from the same town. That means we have become we have lived in the same situation. That means for us, farming was a reconnect with what we ancestrally, I don't know if it's the right word, because I want to remember that in our tradition, in our ancestral tradition, farming was a piece, for many other communities, was a key piece of our daily lives. And one of the main programs that we use to make all this vision possible is through these specific programs. Abundancia, it was the intention to provide fresh food to Hispanic community members who had issues during the pandemic. Second big program, it's Escuela Campesina. We have started this program on 2023, and it consists on move our Hispanic community members to some specific training about farming, health, herbs, talking again about those subjects that we have been disconnected. And we had around 30 Hispanic community members with kids. That means we become almost 60 every time or more, because it was it was a huge experience to reconnect these community members with those subjects that we have, again, lost. I don't try to sell the model to anyone, because the right model is the one you decide to do. And also, it doesn't matter if it changes. Honestly, I see 2020 and 24, we are two different Coops. That means we start with A, now we are 3. And maybe in 2 years, I will say, we are not anymore a cooperative. We become a farm, and it doesn't matter. We always have this fear of making mistake that don't gonna be right. And again, it doesn't matter. It's a learning process. And when you have that in mind, it's not a failure. It's just a process where you decide, I love this job. It doesn't matter if I'm gonna continue. I continue believing that when we all become connected to this intention to working together, I'm gonna have less stress. That means it's something that we're gonna build together. And that's it from myself. Thank you.